Hey, hey, hey. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Tuesday. Guys, I'm so glad that I'm here today. It was a little challenge this morning, and we had some technical issues, so we couldn't go live when we originally had planned. But I told myself, you know what? No matter what happens, we're going to go live, even if it's later on today. So I'm here. I'm super excited to be here today. So if you're live, put hashtag live. If you're watching this in the replay, then put hashtag replay. I'm super excited to be here today. Today we have a special little mini training we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about 4 things that you want to be doing in order for you to sign up high ticket clients and really 10K clients, right? As a coach, you know, we want to make sure that we are attracting, as a brand strategist, my goal is to help you guys really attract your ideal client who you really want to attract in your business. And so with that being said, today we're going to talk about 4 major things that you must include and you must start doing in your business in order for you to really land high ticket clients, right? So before I dive in, I want to make sure that I am everywhere because I see we're waiting on people to log in today, but let me just check, make sure that you guys can see me. Okay, just check in. All right, so let me go here and just check on my page. Make sure, okay, I see everybody's seeing me today. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna dive in. So before we start in, I want to say my name is Angelica Lazo. I am a brand strategist and an online business coach. I specialize in helping coaches really become a premium brand so they can scale 10 times faster in the coaching business through branding, marketing strategies, and automatic marketing, right? So in this training, we're going to talk about 4 things that you want to do in your business in order for you to start attracting high clients. Now, before I dive in, I want to just share with you guys a quick story on why this is so important. When I first started in the coaching space, I wanted to really the goal was to help women really have their own independence and really build a business that they don't need to have someone else to help them, that they were able to be self-sufficient, that they were able to really be able to pay their bills and not having to worry about if they just have one income and not be able to afford the things that they needed for their children. And the reason why I'm so passionate about that is because a lot of you guys don't know my story. I'm a single mom. I'm currently now married, but at the time I was a single mom raising a child. And my daughter, actually now she's in college playing basketball. But prior to that, we went through a lot of hurdles and a lot of things in life that really stopped. It was a lot hard for us to really push, but we still pushed through that and and when we were able to accomplish the things that we did. So I'm not going to go really so much deep on my story, but I just want to just share that a little bit with you guys. So I don't come from a wealthy family. I don't come from having all this money in my bank account. So when I first started my business, I literally only had $40 on my bank account. And with that being said, I didn't have not a lot of resources. Plus, since I had filed bankruptcy, I didn't even have credit to really help me leverage and build this business. So everything that I've done to this point in my business has been me working and sponsoring my business, working and really putting money aside to put in my business. So when I tell you that you can do this, that you really can build a business with no money, you can. But understand that as you start growing, you're going to need money to invest. You're going to need money to grow that business, because at the end of the day, you need money to facilitate that business, that dream that you have, right? So I'm a big advocate about you can build your dream business while working a full-time job, because I have been able to do that myself. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you a little background of that, because a lot of you guys don't know who I am. And, you guys see me around and you probably think like, oh, she must come from money. That's why she has a business. That's why she has a brand. Listen, I did not. I only had $40 in my bank account. And with that being said, I had to be very strategic about how I use those $40. And so I was looking for someone to help, someone to help me, a mentorship to help me. So what I did is that I then put those $40 aside. I didn't do certain things that I wanted to do, drink my coffee, do certain things. At the beginning, you have to do certain sacrifices in your business in order for you to do what you really dream. Listen, nothing that comes to you easy is worth having. And I know people say that a lot, but you can build a business and it doesn't have to be hard. You can build building, but you do have to make some sacrifices at the beginning in your business. And I did a lot of sacrifices. In the middle of that, I was also taking care of my child. And at that point, she was in high school, and I was paying a travel. I had to get 2 jobs to really support this. So technically 3 jobs. So I had a full-time job, part-time job, and I was building my business at the side. So what does that mean? That means that I was not going out, having fun, clubbing, all that, dining out, all the type of things. Sometimes you just have to scale down on those things so you can focus on what really matters to you. And my whole philosophy was that I wanted to build an empire for my daughter. I wanted to build a business that she can take on and don't have to worry about, where her money's gonna come for the bills or anything like that. I wanted to set that foundation for her. So with that, girl, the passion of me wanting to help women build a business online, and that's when my whole coaching idea came into part, that I wanted to use my skill sets to really help other women in the online space really brand themselves, market themselves, so they don't have to like be thinking about, this one job. I don't have no options, because you do have options. You can build your business while you're working a full-time job. If you have some type of expertise, if you have some type of things that you can leverage, experience, you can translate that into the coaching space. All right, so enough with that. I wanted just to give you a little of a backstory on that, why I'm so passionate about helping people, especially women that are experts and professionals. I'm experts in their industry, because I know there's a lot of you guys out there that want to come into the coaching space but have no idea how to get started and have no idea where to go and get resources. So for those of you that are watching me on YouTube, or you're watching me in my profile and you're not part of my community, you guys can be part of the Queens Empower Entrepreneur community, where we go live and provide you guys with training. Also, if you're in my YouTube channel, we're going live in my YouTube channel, then make sure that you join us, because in our community we have special challenges and master classes and things that we share for entrepreneurs, free content, things that they can go and use the resources. So if you're not there yet, where you are ready to invest, and you want to come and consume some of these things so you can be able to start your business. So with that being said, I'm a very advocate of having and sharing and giving back to my community, because if it wasn't for some coaches that were giving free content, I would have never started my business. Although I started researching, doing things, and it takes a long time when you are trying to build a business by yourself. But once I was able to, start making a little bit of money and putting money aside and saving the money that I was using to go out and eat and stuff like that, I was able to get my down payment for my first coach. And that's when everything started changing for me, because I got more strategic about my business and the things that I needed. So now we're going to start with talking about the 4 things that you want to do to sign up to 10K clients, right? So the first thing you want to do, guys, is get clear. Get clear and be specific who your ideal client is. This is the number 1 thing that we want to do. We want to make sure that we get clear, because you want to start communicating with your ideal client, and specifically showing examples on how she can have a solution to the problem that she's having. So you want to get very clear on who your ideal client is. And you also want to make sure that you are creating an offer to that ideal client that is an urgent, that is urgent right now, something that she is having an urgency to resolve right away. So create something that is going to resolve an urgent matter. But the first thing you want to do is get clear on your ideal client. Very specific. Be very specific where your ideal client is, who she is, what are her pain points, but also what are her desires and what are the ones that she wants. Because we don't want to dwell so much on the pain. We want to much more highlight the desire of your ideal client. Okay, and number two, we want to make sure that we create a unique framework, guys, that is going to help your clients get results. You want to have a unique, a unique process that you take your clients to get them results. It's going to be uniquely to you, and this is how you differentiate yourself from other people in the industry. You want to make sure that you have a unique framework that you can take your clients through that process, and then you want to highlight that and show the your ideal client, create content around that, showing them, hey, this is the process that I take my clients through it on a high level. Show them on a high level the process that you're taking them, because when you are giving them you highlighting the process that you have, they then see themselves, if this is possible. And so we want to make sure that we create a framework that then they can really see themselves, oh, this is a unique way how I can get results with uh, this process. You want to create one piece of content that is going to bring clients on autopilot, guys. You don't need to have tons of freebie. You just need one signature lead magnet that you can have, that you can bring clients on autopilot. And this is going to nurture them. It's going to build a know, like, and trust factor. And you want to make sure that you also have behind the scene, you have a workflow or automation that is going to then give your ideal client a pack of content that then they can take and consume and see how this is possible by sharing your stories, by sharing your testimonials, by sharing what you have done, what your clients have done and what you have done. So you want to create one piece of content that is going to be able to bring clients on autopilot. Number four, you want to also build a customer journey. This is what I call it, a customer journey. That this is where you bring cold audience. You bring your cold audience into hot to then a client. So we want to make sure that we have a process in place and that you have also build a customer journey, right? That you know exactly where your clients coming and how you're going to get them from cold to warm to hot to a client. Because we're never going to get someone from cold to hot right away. That is going to get them and move them to the next point. So we're going to get someone from cold to warm to hot to a client. You see that? So we want to make sure that we have a client journey that shows you that, so then you can then use that on repeat and always do this consistently, so you can always be having consistent clients. When you do that, you do this by delivering a valuable content, overcoming their objections, and also speaking to your ideal clients on their desires, right? You want to speak on the desires and the wants. Where they want to see this, and you want this, you want this, you want this. This is something that you want. This is where you see yourself. You want to speak on that desire. You desire to have freedom. You desire to have, you desire to feel confident. You desire to, like, what is the desire that your ideal client has? And the only way you're going to do that is by going to point number one that I said, getting clear on who your ideal client is that she wants, right? Knowing exactly what is that she needs help with, knowing exactly what's the urgent matter that she needs to resolve right away. So that is what my four tips for you to get. So number one, again, let me just recap. Number one is that you want to get clear with your ideal client, who your ideal client is. Be very specific. call her and show her, a specific example, so it allows her to see herself that you can solve her problems, and this is where the niching goes down, right? You want to niche yourself because that you want to attract your specific the people that you want to work with. And then number two, again, is to create a unique framework methodology that you can show you that you get clients results, right? Show people this is my unique way that I get clients results. Because when you don't have something in place that is unique framework for your process, the way you do things, then you're not really setting yourself apart from other people. So you want to be very specific, and you want to create a unique methodology or unique framework, a unique process, something that is unique the way you do it, how you set yourself apart from everyone else. And number three, like I said, you want to create that one content that is going to bring clients on autopilot, and that's going to allow you to build the know, like, and trust factor, and build that system behind the scene that you can nurture them, right? And then number four, like I said, is build your journey, customer journey, right? Have that dialed in so you know exactly, how to take people from cold to hot to a client. And with that being said, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments, if you need help with this. Put hashtag get client. I have opened up some space for you guys next week to do a 10K client activation plan call. So I have 4 spots available next week. So if you are interested in getting some help with this because you don't have a unique framework, you don't know how to build this customer journey, you don't know how to build a system in place that is going to bring your clients on autopilot, then go ahead and put hashtag get clients, so then I can go ahead and reach out to you and help you with this, to put this in your business. And we can actually book a call, we could talk and see, if we are a good fit to work together. So I am super glad that you were here with me today. Again, thank you so much for coming today and spending time with me. Now I'm opening my space now, so you can ask me any questions below if you have any questions. Let me just go check here. So, okay, so I don't see any. All right, so if you do have any questions, go ahead and comment them on this video, and then we're going to be able to reach out to you and see how we can help you. And thank you so much, Queens. I hope you have wish you a happy Tuesday and have a good day, and see you next Tuesday. Bye.